We now return to Let's Play Lethis. It's time to build some farms. Actually, first it's time to build one more distribution market so that these guys can actually have stuff. I think I was going to have him here. And so now they'll all be able to take care of the fish. And I also need to put this down a little bit so they don't just keep eating more and more fish. We'll set this to... I guess we'll have to set it to 2400. That's kind of awkward that it doesn't divide evenly like that. Well, we'll just take as much as we can of both, I guess. The other one was wheat, so we'll be taking bread. To set up first, though, I think we'll have some pumpkin farms because they don't require anything but pumpkins. Kind of like potatoes in that sense. So, okay. Well, we'll start from the bottom, I guess. Should I leave it a little bit further away just in case I want to put some industry along that road? I don't know what well, bakeries, I guess. I could put bakeries that way. And the windmills. So the bakeries are 2 and the windmills are 4. Okay. I would need a couple. Okay, well, in that case, I'll leave it at least 4 away from the road, just for future expansion. So 1, 2, 3. I need to actually check. Yeah, these take 12. So I think that was one of the things that the patches changed. Rather than taking 9, they now take 12 workers. Oh, we've only got 30 extra people. Well, in that case, we're gonna need more people if I will continue this. But since you oh, and I didn't do the appeal. Okay, just a minute. Alright, well, after that short misadventure, things are back. Okay, what was I doing? I guess I was just waiting for food. Looks like we have pumpkins. That's good. Right now it's unemployment, 7%. Everyone's good and ready to go. I apparently did not have some of these filled in, so I've since filled them in. I want to save this area here just in case I need another road coming out here to possibly more housing out the side. Same reason I left that up there. But I would really like to begin production of something else. So 17% is equal to about 70 people. We look like we need a little bit more food. Just a little bit more. I'll put some more pumpkins. Pumpkins. That won't actually fit there. Okay. So 2 more of those, and some more fish, I guess. As long as we're full on the fish, I'm okay. We can have limited amounts of pumpkins. Okay, well, it's only going to fit a couple there. And probably only 1 right here, in fact. That's probably too much. We'll find out. Yep, that's too much. We'll get rid of you. 20 more workers still needed. Okay, so we need to get rid of 1 more. I could have just turned that one off rather than destroy it. A little bit of a waste. I'm going to turn you off. We still need 20 people. I'm going to turn you off too. And we're going to make a wash house, which is in services. And we're going to put you right there. Okay. So here we go. Ghost homes should be... Nope, we actually need alcohol before they can build up next. Are you sure? We didn't have to go out and get more fish, though, or more pumpkin. So that's good. Someone did. Someone just went out to get food. I guess one of these guys didn't have pumpkins yet. I suppose I'll want them to just get both types of food. Do they really need to have all three, though? I know that these guys need 2. So if they're going to have pumpkins already, as well as the fish, we may as well not have them. Yep, there are the ghosts. May as well not have them taking bread. We'll save the bread for the mansion homes. That way we don't have to worry too much. On the other hand, I mean, what if we end up with more bread than pumpkins? And they don't have enough pumpkins. Yeah, that's... Okay, we'll just have to hope that they don't take each other's food too much. And that we can actually feed everyone in the end. Boy, that's annoying. Okay. And the music means that ghosts are here. We'll have to deal with the ghosts. Which will give me another population boost as the homes evolve, correct? Nope. They just need the population dealt with, or the ghosts dealt with. Unemployment. No. That's not really what I need right now. You know what? Okay, let's just screw this. We'll put it all in. We'll just build it up and hope that... Oh. I put gardens where I didn't need them. We'll just hope that this doesn't bite me in the butt here. We'll give everyone an exorcist so we can deal with the ghosts right off the bat. And we'll just revel in the inundation of new employees our town will have. Because really, I mean, I need to stabilize this food stuff, but then I also need to make sure I am getting my industries started. I think I may actually be spending too much money. I'm back into a negative. I only made 58 last year. And only 35 were apparently being taxed. I wonder if that's the thing, if discontent means that they don't get taxed. But that should have put a bunch of people in my workforce now. 33%. We were there. Let's see. Okay, about 180 people. That's pretty darn good. Oh, I really wish they would just not do this with priorities. Okay, ghost music, you can go away now. Thank you. I think we're fine on that. How much are we selling? Are we still... that's pretty good. It's really the only thing that's making me profit. Okay, we're definitely going to need more of these. So that's going to eat up, well, more than half of... I guess if I put another one up there, I'll just extend that road. I won't do it right now, but for the future. So that's going to eat up almost half of the people I had in reserve for that. Let's also get the 2 copper mines. We'll go with 2 copper mines for now. Would you rotate, please? And we'll go like that. Okay, 2 copper mines. We'll begin. I need to go meet with Fedheim. And we'll begin selling that. I need my money to be stable as well. So we'll see once this begins. This begins in yesterday. Former emperor and pioneer of the Industrial Revolution, Wilhelm IV, died in his sleep. His funeral will be organized by the entire empire. 7 days of mourning, no work will be done. Well, thankfully, 7 days passes in the blink of an eye. Okay, well, now everyone's farming. How much did that leave me with? 5% unemployment. Okay, but how many exactly? 30. Okay. You know, I would really, really rather they just switched unemployment to a solid number rather than a percent. Percentage doesn't help me. Startup of Lethis' first submarine. Explorer Calvin Nemo seems to be good at engineering as well. I didn't know he was good at anything else. We'd never heard of him before. Since his return from the Blue Island, he was busy constructing a gigantic submarine. This will allow us to discover even more uncharted territory. Your citizens are more content. Great. But now I friggin' need more population. I've only got 30 people. That's not enough to build anything. Ah, crap. And I just realized that is 5. I'll be able to fit one there, but nowhere else along here, because I didn't move the pumpkins further enough. So they will actually have to be part of this line of stuff up here, I guess. Unless I decide to put... Oh, well, no, never. What the hell am I talking about? I've got a whole line right here. We'll put it right there then. Okay, so it's 2 farms per... Yeah. And this alone takes 20. So I guess that means we're turning off the industry. We'll do that, and then I'll set the barley farms. 4 barley farms anyway. To go like that. I may as well just drag it all the way up because we're gonna run farms the whole way. And that means we're turning off copper. Probably another one of these, actually. How much food do we have? Not as much as I would like. Pumpkins, actually, it looks like they are specifically buying pumpkins, which means we don't have enough pumpkins in stock. So we're gonna have to expand the pumpkin farming as well. Okay, let's think about that. We need to start accepting beer. We'll take 2,000. Wait a minute. Because I need to divide this up amongst various things. So we'll also have to take jewelry. We'll have to take utensils. We'll have to take herbs. Absinthe is no, not silk, but garments. And then glass? Or do you think we can keep that in the industrial part and then they'll just bring it down here? Because I'm not really sure how glass... I know we'll need it, but is that distributed? That would be really silly. And ornaments, I think, just looking at it, go for the... Well, we don't need them, because we only need level 4 elite homes down here, and I know for a fact that it does not require either of those, so we will not put them in here. So that leaves me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In that case, I will reduce these to like 1,200. The ones that everyone is going to need can go up to 2,000. And herbs, I think, probably. If I just reduced everything to 16, actually, I think that'd be enough, don't you? I don't know. Well, yeah, I mean, we're going to be way low on that, so I can actually bump up, like, the alcohol and the utensils. I'm sure that'll be enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that'll leave me with... Oh. No, actually, it looks like that would, in fact, give me 5 apiece if I use the 16s. Of course, if I did the math in my head, I would have figured that out to begin with. Okay, so how many pumpkins are you eating? All my pumpkins. You're eating all of my pumpkins. We've got more pumpkins. Someone else is going to come down and grab more pumpkins. Nope, you grabbed all the fish. You grabbed all the pumpkins. We're out of food again. Oh, oh. Right. Before this becomes a problem, we need to turn this off. I also don't want you accepting utensils just yet. Food is fine. As for you, we'll be turning your beer consumption off, and the utensils. This is just a little bit of a pain. I think I'd much rather just have a toggle button too. Complain, but seriously, there are better interface ways of doing this sort of thing. Okay, are we producing any kind of beer at all? I guess not. The season must have just started. So we didn't really have anything in that one? Okay, we got a couple thousand units, so that ought to still work for a while, I think. Checking my money, we don't seem to be making very much, if anything. Last year was a negative, this year is only 300. Only 77 of the 108 homes are taxed. So your next bit was alcohol, right. I feel like I should just skip some of this, because right now we're waiting for just things. Do we have, where's your alcohol going? Did you not, I told you to accept it, so why aren't you, is someone accidentally taking this? Did I not turn someone off? Because you're just holding on to it, what the shit? You're just holding on to the beer. I'm accepting the beer. Oh, I also had it turned off. Dumbass. Okay. So that's a couple units of beer. We'll get these guys started. You can accept. There. And what does this do for me? They need a theater next, I believe. So, in we go. What do they need after that? Utensils, okay. Oh, really? Really, guy? Oh, you just didn't have access to the theater. I was making assumptions. Unemployment is very high. Fantastic. 23%, 24%. What does that translate to? A lot of people. About 170 people. Good. So, I think I turned off a bunch of stuff up here, didn't I? It looks like we're maintaining food now. I might need to do a little bit more of the beer. I guess I can turn these back on. So we're making more money. And I think the next bit is going to be... Well, maybe I should set the elites up so that I know exactly what I'm working towards. Because if they need utensils, that's the next thing we need as well. I said I was going to focus on the construction of the observatory, but as I said, I don't know what I can get done without the inventor's workshop. The artisan's workshop, or the artist's workshop, I'm not sure. I think the inventor might need what the artist workshop produces. I could be wrong. But I know we're going to need a lot more industry for that too. We're going to need foundries and or the blast furnace rather, and the sand guys, so we're going to need people. Just overall, we need people. So I guess, yes, well, let's put in a few more of the I know unemployment's high. I'm working on it. A couple more of those, and one more of these, and that'll start producing plenty of alcohol. And I think I will pause for a moment, set up the elite block, and get that going. Okay, well, this got a little bit bigger than I was anticipating. However, I'm not really sure. I'll just let it run. I'm not really sure that this is going to be a great thing at the moment, mostly because I forgot that these require automatons to operate, which means that even if we get some stuff, you know, some food for these guys, they're not going to have anything because they need food. I mean, they just need food. And then they have access to a cafe. So right off the bat, we're going to need 20 of these automatons, which means that I need to get 2 factories started and set up. So what I've actually done here, since I need a lot more unemployment, I've added 2 more barley fields and then 1 more abbey. So hopefully I can begin getting some of these guys stuffed in here. We've got just a little bit excess beer. I would like to have a little bit more. Okay, we got 2 stacks there. Because that's the next thing, I guess, is just getting the automaton industry set up. We need more houses. No, more workers, rather. I was hoping that the beer would do that. Oh, we need theater, right. Crap. Okay, well, I hope that we can maybe get this evolved before everything collapses. If we can stuff this with people quickly, that would help a lot. Anyone? Anyone? We were having immigration problems, weren't we, because of something or other? Oh, no, everyone moved in. Really? Now unemployment is very high. You're never happy, are you, game? 26%. I can deal with that. Okay, so we'll do... Since the automaton factories have to have a direct connection to Steam, they have to be on this side and have an internet connection. So we'll just put 2 right there, and then I'm thinking I'll put the... right, I need more of these. This might be a little... You know what? We've already got these. I don't need to add 2 more right now. Let's just keep doing this. So one of these... Well, actually, we discovered, what, that 2 of these are enough for, like, 6? So, okay. We don't need to go too overboard with this. I'll just put this here, and I'll put this one here. Why did I do that one? I don't need that one. I'm going to turn that one off. And then I need to come down here. There. What did that do? Unemployment is 6%. We don't have anything here yet because we are waiting on the steel, which is producing very well. Unfortunately, it means I'm also going to have to crank down how much of this I am selling. By quite a lot, I think. Are we just not producing any copper? What the hell? Oh, you know what? I didn't... So it's just been sitting there wastefully this whole time. There. Okay. Do we have people? Do we have automatons? Some of them, yes. So you're being used. We only have 15? This building needs steel. Oh, we just don't have enough steel. Well, maybe I need to turn that one on then. So we've got 6%. Okay, let's just turn this on. I really should not be selling it, I guess. I think we'll be fine. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the cafe as well. For no real reason. This just doesn't have any goods yet, or what are we waiting on? See, the thing is, if I work on evolving the elite homes, then we get to have... What? What, you don't have 10 people who can work on that? We get to have higher taxes. 88 workers? Oh, I just didn't save any. I just didn't save any. Oh, we can have beer, though. You guys can have some beer. That'll solve all of our problems. Or create more, but not for the city. Because there's no unrest factor. That's very strange, in my opinion, that a Victorian steampunk setting has no dastardly crime element. There's no really seedy... I mean, you know, when you start out with... You start with people in shacks, and there's the pollution and all that, but... Oh, come, give me a break. What? That guy didn't make it all the way. Oh, I see. That could be important. So now how far do you make it? Still not all the way down there, okay. So, do you just barely not make it, or do you just... No, you would totally make it. You would just barely make it now. It's just you were wandering off on your own. Hopefully that's... There we go. And... So now we need to put in another one. Will you survive this time? I'm hopeful that you will. And he makes it. He makes it. Okay. Crisis averted. I do still have 2 of these things, which will consume people. I guess maybe there's a pattern that I should get into. I should wait for expansion when the crops are done. That way I'm not eating up a lot of the people that I actually need. What do they need now? Garments. So we need to get started with the whole silk thing, which means we're going to have extra barley to provide for the silkworms, and I'm assuming it's a 1-to-2 ratio. That's my assumption anyway. If not, we're going to have some problems. But anyway, we need to get the garment factories started up. More industry along this way. I really could have maximized this a little bit better if I had had a loop. But now he's got to go all the way up there. So what little industry we can squeeze in down here is going to have to be enough. I do still have this, but I'm saving that for bread. If I ever get around to it. And then we've got the long industry up here, but I'd really rather save this for whatever needs to be dealt with up there. So anyway, we have enough now for that, so we just have to keep going up, I guess, just upwards and onwards. So what is next for you guys then? Utensils. Okay, so that's the next set up. I guess really I should just focus on getting all of my workforce so that I know how much I have to deal with, because then we'd be able to support these guys. We are making quite a bit of profit, it looks like. Yeah, just a bit. Okay, well, I'll end this one here, and maybe we'll finish next. We're not going to finish next time. This is going to take a little bit longer, but I think I'm going to cut out a lot of waiting for the monument to finish. I'm not really sure how fast the stages will go, so maybe once all the proper infrastructure is there, we'll have a little bit better situation for that. But I don't know, we're going to need a lot of people to get the utensils up, which in turn are going to be used for getting more people. And on it goes. Okay, see you next time.